Rollison. Oh, there's some space here for the Mariners to operate in. Can they be a bit more patient? Golubiowski was in a heap of space to the left, and now they're starting to turn on each other.
Yeah,
Cheryl.
Yeah, it's that little bit, you know, they're impatient. They try to do that little bit more than what they should instead of just being calm and composed.
Not quite sure what that was for.
Offside. She'd come back from an offside position.
Yep.
So that's with Sam Spackman, and she tracked a couple of players and had a meaningful pass away and sort of ran into the traffic here. Golubiowski, good throw in. Rollison showed too much of it to Polkinghorne, and Tamika Butt up to Butel. Camilleri's onside. Rollison, so as Golubiowski coming up in support, she'll take the throw in.
Central Coast, yeah, they need a few more players further forward. I mean, Courtney Butel's up on her own, but Central Coast have got basically 3 players back there with her. This is when they can start to move further forward and support.
I know Renee Rollison's a deep central midfielder, but at the moment, with 3-on-1 at the back, it's really, she's not really needed to sit in front there. They could use one of their other defenders as that deep holding player and let someone who is creative like she is push forward.
Whoops. And Butel comes away with it. There were 2 Mariners players going for it at once, and she's the sole Brisbane figure up front. Colthorpe wide. Kellen Knight.
Oh, nice little bit of skill.
Yeah, Kellen Knight looking for Butel. Cooper was there. Almost need Cooper playing further forward as a leader, because it just seems that in the midfield and up front they need someone running the show. McShay just to call the shots there, to make some astute decisions.
Yeah, the midfield need to push further forward onto the Brisbane players like they were in the first half. They're ready there to defend. They're also ready to attack and go forward.
Reuter. And the heads are starting to drop for the Mariners. Some bad signs there. And here's Butel. Offside. Start to do things quickly, and Brisbane can afford to just keep a lot of players behind the ball, and that's what they're doing. Spackman. Mariners throw in. 7.5 minutes left. Last stoppages. Rollison. And the Mariners are starting to feel their season slipping away from them, perhaps, as Heyman has pulled off the ball.
Interesting to see if we see something different on this free kick. The last couple we've seen the shot from Fletcher, and it'd be nice to see them pop something in behind the Brisbane defence and see if they can get some players running in at the far post.
A couple of weeks ago, the Mariners were on top of the table. They lost that position last week to Sydney FC here, and a 1-0 result pushed them into this semi-final. Second against third, Mariners against Brisbane, and the visitors are where they want to be. Rollison again, work it out to the corner, and the shot from Dumont. Oh, headed clear by Colthorpe, conceding the corner, and Stephen Roach getting a bit excited.
Yeah, hearts were certainly in people's mouths there. I think Central Coast, they were going to blow the first attempt, but you know, credit to Rollison. She's taken the good opportunity and gone wide, and then they've got a good cross in.
Colthorpe getting there ahead of Camilleri, crucially. So Fletcher with Casey Dumont looking into the sun. Can they test the Brisbane keeper here? Oh, they very nearly did at the near post. And over the top goes Kelly Golubiowski.
It's a beautiful corner in.
Headed clear by Kellen Knight.
And the corners throughout this game for both teams have been in very good positions and created, you know, a lot of problems for defenders.
It's about the time of the match where Brisbane can just, every time the ball comes near them, just hoik it downfield, use up the seconds, but Lewick. Kellen Knight. Oh, it's hit Butel in the back of the head.
I was going to say it's a great run by Butel. She's checked off and then gone again.
It was lucky if that had not have hit anyone, she was away.
She's got another chance now. She can set off after this one, but this Packman will get there. And just pinching a few.
Back for that. She's stolen about 10 metres there.
Yeah,
2 or 3, they're usually okay with 10.
Rollison got a bit greedy. There's another ball on the pitch, so can't play it yet. And Casey Dumont's in no hurry to kick it off. Now she has.
Central Coast lucky to get that ball back there.
Yeah, in a lot of cases the referee will give it to the other team.
Now Caitlin Cooper, she can press forward on this right side. It's open. No, that's not a great ball, I'm afraid.
Yeah, she just needed to open up there, use the inside of her foot. She's tried to flick a ball through with the outside of her right foot, and that's a crucial time. We had a 2-on-1 overlap. They had good opportunity to get a good cross in, and it was wasted by a bad pass.
Lewick, oh, lovely little dummy off the ball there. And Kellen Knight.
Seen some beautiful skill today. A couple of great turns in the centre from Tamika Butt. Kellen Knight down here on the left-hand side taking players on.
Ivy Lewick, and it's had a lovely game. She's got her eyes on playing for the Matildas, having missed the first season of the W-League. Just play that out. We've got an injured player.
Just give everyone time to have a bit of a rest. Central Coast need to regroup here.
Here's Kellen Knight down. But she got clipped late.
Oh, she went in over the top in the end, but got the knock on the leg on the way past.
Yeah, with this injury at the moment, Central Coast, they need to regroup. They need to, Caitlin Cooper needs to get everyone in. Pull people together. We need to get that ball forward. We need people coming in on the box.
Well, that's what they're doing. They have a quick discussion just outside the 6-yard box. Lloyd and Cooper and co. And we've heard that Carla Reuter is the Westfield W-League player of the match. She scored the goal just about on the hour mark. And that might be all that separates these teams in a couple of minutes, because Mariners just don't look like they can find a way to construct a goal. But I should remind ourselves, Cheryl, I guess we're looking at one of the great defences in the W-League in Brisbane's. McShay and Reuter and Polkinghorne.
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup if Central Coast don't score. To see Sydney and Brisbane go at it. I mean, they've got great defences. With Uzenla has been a great defender all year for Sydney. To play against the likes of Tamika Butt coming forward and Butel and those guys. I think it's going to be a fantastic game next week.
McShay. Straight to Fletcher. In the right area of the park if they can make something happen. A little backheader there from Heyman, but no one read that coming.
Yeah, they're the situations. I think it was Connor was out there wide. You've just got to anticipate the ball going in. There's no point being on the edge of the 18 out near the point. You're not going to score from out there or get a touch on.
Heyman to Rollison. And knowing that there's only a couple of minutes left, Brisbane are finding a second effort here. Butel can play it around. Take it to the corner, yells the coach, Jeff Hopkins. Use up some seconds. And Brisbane, if they can nurse this to the finish line and get to defend the title. They were runaway favourites last year. They had to survive a scary semi-final against Sydney that went to penalties.